Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Souvik Singh Rathor and I am Assistant Professor at Arkajan University, and I welcome you all to the course on Database Management Systems, commonly known as DBMS. Whether you want to become a software engineer, data scientist, web developer, app developer, AI engineer, cybersecurity expert, or even prepare for placement interviews and gate examinations, DBMS is one of the most important subjects you will ever study. Today, we are starting from absolute zero. Even if you never heard the term database before, don't worry. By the end of this lecture, you will clearly understand what DBMS is, why it exists, and why almost every software application in the world depends on it. So the question is, why should we study DBMS? I want to ask you a simple question. How many of you use WhatsApp, Instagram, YouTube, Amazon, Google, online banking, or your college ERP, railway reservation, UPI applications? How many of you? So I think every one of you, and every one of these applications, they store millions, even billions of records. Now imagine if all this information were stored in a single text file. Would searching your friend's message on WhatsApp take 1 second? Would your bank find your account instantly? Would Amazon remember your previous orders? Absolutely not. So managing huge amounts of data manually, like in that text file, is almost impossible. So that is exactly why database management systems, they were created. Now, let's understand what a database management system actually is. A database management system, or a DBMS, is a software that helps a user to manage data in an organized way. Right. So let's break this definition into small pieces. What is a software? So DBMS is simply a computer program. Just like a Microsoft Word, which helps us manage our documents, just like a VLC helps us play the videos, DBMS helps us manage the data. That's it. So what does manage data means? I'm not getting that. Okay. So managing data means just more than simply storing it. So suppose your college has details of around 10,000 students. So every day a new student joins. Some students, they update their addresses. Teachers search the student records. The examination department generates results. Then the library checks issued books. So all these activities, they involve what? Data. So the DBMS makes all these operations very easy. Now, let's see some of the points one by one. First point is DBMS allows you to store the data. So data can be stored in tables. For example, data can be stored in a table which has columns like student ID, student name, department, phone number, email, your marks, your attendance, your bus number, etc., etc. Instead of managing hundreds of paper files, everything is stored digitally, and it can be in the form of tables. We will come to this topic later. So next thing is retrieving the data when needed. Show me all students from mechanical engineering. Can you search 10,000 paper records manually? It would take hours. A DBMS can find the answer in milliseconds. We simply write the query and the DBMS searches it automatically. The third point is inserting new data. So every year, new students, they take admission. So the DBMS allows us to insert the new record quickly without disturbing existing data. The fourth point is updating existing data. So suppose a student changes their phone number. We won't create a new record. We simply update the existing information. The fifth point is deleting the data. If incorrect or inconsistent or unnecessary information exists, the DBMS allows us to safely remove it. Next point is security. This is one of the most important features of DBMS. Imagine every student could modify the examination marks. What would happen? Would that be acceptable? Of course not. So the DBMS software allows you to decide who can read the data, who can update it, and who cannot even see it. The last point is maintain the accuracy. This feature is often ignored by beginners, but it is extremely important. Suppose one student's age is entered as 350 years. Should the database accept that? Absolutely not. So DBMS provides certain rules to ensure that data remains accurate and consistent. So we have many DBMS softwares like MySQL, SQL Server, then we have Oracle Database, then PostgreSQL. So these are some of the world's most popular DBMS software. Different companies that choose different DBMS according to their requirement. So during this course, we will mainly use MySQL because it is simple and it is powerful and widely used. Now look at the figure over here. This diagram explains how databases work in real life. Left side, we have the client. So both the clients and servers, they are nothing but these are the computers. A client has a CPU, it will have its RAM, it will have its storing device. So this computer can be your laptop, it can be your mobile phone, it can be your web browser. But notice something over here. The actual database is usually not stored here. On the right side, you can see another computer. It is called the server. It also has CPU, a RAM, and storage device. But think of the server as a very powerful computer that stores the database. So very large organizations, they keep their databases on dedicated servers, huge computers, you can say, because these are faster, more secure, and they are available 24 hours a day. The clients, they request. The request travels from client to server. Then the server processes the request, it searches the database, then it sends the requested information back to the client. Let's see an example. When you search a video on YouTube, so does your mobile already contain every YouTube video? No. So your mobile simply sends a request to the server. Google server searches the database and sends only the requested video. Exactly the same concept works in DBMS. Another example is, imagine a library. You ask the librarian, please give me the book on DBMS. You are the client. The librarian is the DBMS now. The library selves are the database. The librarian searches, finds the book, and gives it to you. Similarly, the DBMS, it searches the data and returns the required information. So this is only the beginning. Today we have answered just one question, what is a DBMS? But many more interesting questions are still awaiting. What exactly is data? What is information? What is database? What is management? What is system? What is database management system in detail? How the websites, they store millions of users? How does Google search billions of records in seconds? How does bank ensure nobody else's account balance appears on your screen? How do multiple users access the same database simultaneously? And how do companies like Amazon, Netflix, and Flipkart manage petabytes of data efficiently? We will answer all these questions step by step in this course. So if you study this course in sequence, attend every lecture and practice the examples that I demonstrate, you will build a solid foundation of DBMS. We will move from very basic to advanced concepts in structured way. So each topic naturally builds on the previous one. By the end of the course, you will not only understand the theory, but also you'll be able to design databases, write SQL queries confidently, and solve real-world problems. So I assure you that you will follow this complete course from beginning to the end without skipping any lecture. You will develop a strong conceptual understanding of DBMS that will help you in your university exams, placements, interviews, and your professional career. So don't miss the next lecture. Thank you for watching. Keep learning, stay curious, and I will see you in the next class.